Oh, guys and dolls, how are you? Can you tell that I'm tired? I am so tired. Okay. All right, so here's the story. And it's not the best topic to talk about, but people need to know. All right, let's just keep it real. Y'all know me. I keep it real. As you know, when we got Milo, the whole litter, we didn't know. But the parents of the puppies and the puppies had mange. Mange is extremely contagious. Okay? So I informed the guy that we got him from that, this, that, and the other. Okay? Excuse me. Oh, man. Excuse me. So, we took him to the vet last Monday. And he was treated for the mites that cause mange. Here's the problem. Mites are similar to fleas in the sense of you will get rid of the initial, but then the eggs hatch like 5 to 7 days later, the eggs hatch. Well, mites are no different. So I started seeing scaly things on him, and he was itching real bad. I mean, real bad. He was literally screaming at night. So I called the vet, and I was like, he is suffering, he is crying, he's scratching still, etc., etc. And the vet said those are the eggs that have to be treated now. Which I didn't know any of that at the time. We gave him Simparica, which is a pill for fleas and ticks, but it also kills the mites that cause mange. I have never, ever had an animal that had any type of mange, or I didn't even know what the hell mange was. And I've had dogs rough, like off and on my whole life. So, he has had, treatment after treatment after treatment, and nothing worked. That's why we took him to the vet, and the vet gave him a shot for the itching, and we gave him Simparica. It's a little emotional because I don't like seeing him suffer, but in the treatment that I have to do for him makes him suffer too. But I know it's a necessary evil. So when I called today and I said he's still itching in this and that, he's still suffering, and he said those are, like I said, those are the eggs, and he said this is what I want you to get, and I'm not promoting any product on my channel. No company is paying me to promote them or anything like that. But so he told me to go to this Orschelns, which is they were purchased by Tractor Supply, and they're a farm and home type of deal. And he said, I want you to get Happy Jack Dip. It's called Happy Jack Dip. So the instructions were like so, I don't know, they were so random, and so how am I supposed to figure that shit out? Do I have a degree in calculus? No. So anyway, so I went on YouTube. I said, screw it, I'll go online. There's got to be an easier way to do this shit. So I went online, and the only thing I needed to hear was how much solution per a gallon of water, warm water, because like I said, it treats not only fleas and ticks, but it also treats the mites that cause mange, specifically mange and fleas and ticks. So that's cool. So now we have to kill the eggs. So that's pretty much what I did. It said 1 ounce of dip to a gallon of warm water, and you shake it up real good. Shake up the Happy Jack Dip before you put it in the water, and then put it in the water, and then shake the whole thing up, which is kind of hard because it's heavy, right? So shake it up real good. Make sure it's warm. I tested on the warm water on my arm because your arm is more sensitive than your hands, at least in my case. And then I went ahead and poured it on him, which of course he hated it, but honey, it works for 30 days. 30 days. It ain't playing. All right? It's not playing around. Wow. It smells like medicine. It's strong. You know it's highly concentrated because you have to mix it with a gallon of water. So you know it's not playing. So I poured that on him. Of course, he had a fit. I'm sure it doesn't smell great to him either. Lifted him up. Make sure you don't get it in their face. On his legs, under his stomach, his whole body. Not on his head and not on his face. Not in his ears, obviously. Let's see. And I asked him, do I need to get a comb or a brush or something to get all that debris out of his fur? He's like, no, it'll be fine. Well, I'm thinking I need to get a lice comb. So when I dip him with this stuff, you don't really dip them. It's called a dip, but you're just going to pour it on them. Sometimes you could spray it on them. I wanted to douse him in it because they're just straight up nasty. And I used a comb. I'm glad I purchased a lice comb because that's what you're going to need. A fine comb like that to comb through their fur and get all that crap out of there. Okay. They're dead. They're going to be dead, but you just want that off their skin because that's just, like I said, that's just gross. And then when you give him a regular, him or her a regular bath later, it'll rinse away the residue. But here's the thing. When you pour that solution on your pet, make sure that you do not rinse it off because you're defeating the whole purpose of putting it on them in the first place. If they scream and yell, if they perform, let them perform because this is for their best interest. It's for their betterment. They don't know any different. To them, you're torturing them, but to you, you're giving them what you have to make them better and to stop the itching and to stop him from suffering because I'm tired of him suffering. I get emotional because animals, unlike people, will do what they can for you. They will do what they can to save your life, to protect you. So, because I know he cares, he's just a teeny little thing, but they connect to your soul. I've never met a human that could do that except for my friends. My friends can do that, obviously. And I'm blessed to have them. I'm very blessed to have them. But yeah, animals will do anything in the world for you. So it hurts me to hurt him. But like I said, I don't know. I know it's for his better good. And I had to keep telling him that. And I kept telling him, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Well, those things that I thought was dandruff, that's not dandruff. Those are eggs. And it's straight up nasty. Gross. But it's a necessary evil to know what to use to kill the bastards and get them off your pet. Okay? You have to know what to do. So like I said, me personally, I just did what this couple did on YouTube. They used 1 ounce per a gallon of warm water. Make sure it's warm. My hands can tolerate heat pretty well, so hot water doesn't really bother me. So I tested the temperature of the water on my arm. So he should be in the clear now. And I'm just really grateful he won't be suffering anymore. Like I said, it's expensive. The bottle is maybe about that big. Maybe $20. So it's pretty pricey. Happy Jack dip. But to work for 30 days to repel parasites on your animal, which he's got Simparica in his system anyway, so he's good until a cat came up to the door and I'm like, I don't know you. What are you doing here? Anyway, it's $20, but it works for 30 days. So he's got internal medicine. He's got external medicine. He's been dipped and treated and dipped and treated and treated and treated and treated. And I combed all that nasty crap out of his fur. Like I said, the vet was like, yeah, you don't really need to do that. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I need to get all that nasty residue off of his skin, off of his fur, and that's that. So fingers crossed, I'll keep you posted. If any of you have the misfortune of going down this road, your animal is around an animal that ends up, because you never know, your animal might be around another animal that has something disgusting, and before you know it, your pet has it, and it's just a battle. It's just a battle. So anyway, that's what's going on there. He is quiet and curled up in a ball. He's drip drying. You cannot dry them off. You cannot dry them off. You put the medicine on, you leave the medicine on, and you let them drip dry, period. Put them in a room with the heater on if it's winter where you live, and call it a day. They have to temporarily suffer to get better. That's just the way it is. That's the reality. Okay? Not the best topic, but if you're ever in this unfortunate situation, you'll know what to do. I love you guys. Take care.